right, Ali, we are on.
Dun,
We
dun,
are.
dun, 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 dun.
Here we go.
We're back. Poor Jason got the fake virus, right?
He got the fake virus.
Yeah, the one that doesn't really exist, but you know, sometimes we get it. Once a year, we get it.
So here we
Uh,
go.
what was I gonna say? Um, cool, man. I got some good research this morning. I'm gonna share a bunch of links with you. Um, awesome, awesome. How are we doing? Hello, hello, Stonks. Uh, Trust Fund Baby,
Yeah, let me pull up
Trader
chat.
Pad. By the way, can we give a shout out to all of the people that wake up an hour before market open and have been streaming on Stonk? So today, I think we had 6 channels go live between the hours of 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. Pacific, which is more reasonable at Eastern hours. But oh, you guys are gonna make this hard for us because most of us are in Pacific times. We're gonna be getting up really, really early to check out your channels and support you.
Yeah, I feel like we need to start getting up at 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is going to totally change my life. I'm going to have to redo everything to be able to go to bed by 8 to get up at 5.
For me, it's not that, like, as long as I'm sleeping in bed by 10:30, I naturally wake up at 5:30 and I'm happy and productive, full of energy all day long. So I just have to take my 11:30 to 10:30 and I'm good. I can make this happen.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take it to 9. Like actually in bed, sleep by 9. Yeah, Brad, this is jersey from the old esports days. We used to run an esports team called Vulcan that played in the North American League of Legends Championship Series (LCS) in 2013. So
Uh,
this is really a limited edition because the team doesn't exist anymore. We sold it.
Yeah, gamers. Dang gamers. Anyone play games here? Make games, play games.
Maybe on weekend we should all stream games. Weekend should be like a
There's a guy who did that yesterday. What's his name? The bearded guy, the Vanguard guy. He used to work at Vanguard. Now he's a streamer. Uh,
yeah. Here's the free advice
Free
something.
advice. Shout out. Free advice. Yeah, he's doing that. So like markets are closed. He's done talking about stocks, and then he just pulled up a game and he's streaming a game, and it was like, yeah, okay. After hours, stocks becomes Twitch. I get it. I can see it. Let's go. Follow his channel. There's a bunch of guys here who stream. Follow their channels. Free advice. Jason is out sick today, Shaban. He got the fake virus that doesn't exist.
The not a lab grown virus.
Right, right. Not in a lab grown, right? Yeah, yeah.
Hey Chris from Snaptrade, I see you there. Hey. We're getting there. Integration is looking good. I think Terry is here too. He's here every day, I think. Terry's our man. All right, Ali, you had a bunch of links. Do you want me to start sharing? Should we get started?
Oh no, yeah, no. I think those are just for you.
Okay.
But I can if you have something you want to start and talk about, we can start there, and I can pull up some stuff later.
Yeah, I think the big story for me today is Peloton. So Peloton is up 36%. I feel like Peloton goes down 2% every day, and then once every 3 months it goes up 30-40%. And so here, let me share my screen. Peloton, yeah, something's happening with Peloton. Let's try and figure out what the hell's going on with Peloton. If people in chat now, please drop. Okay, so earnings call dropped and it's up 36%. Oh, it's growing again. That's why. Haha.
Hmm. It's just so it hit rock bottom, huh? This is the bounce off the bottom of the pool.
Yeah.
Um, Interesting. Was it after hours earnings or before in the morning?
Seems like it was morning today.
Morning today. Yeah, yeah. We need to find a way to like include mornings. Like sometimes interesting companies are there. We go. Look at the stocks calendar here. Today's Thursday. Yeah, before open market during market. Where's Peloton? Okay, yeah, include small caps. Um, there we go. Yeah. Wow, this is a $1.1 billion company now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. With 600 million in revenue?
Yeah.
What? What? Oh my god. I mean, that's awful. Can you imagine a six like a just
Yeah.
that's insane. Can you imagine a company with 600 something odd million in revenue with a 1 billion market cap? That's nuts. And it's a lot of subscription revenue. Look at that. Subscription.
Hmm. Econ calendar. I hear you. Yep. Yep. But let's go through this first. So, modest revenue growth for the first time since Q2 20. They finally turned the ship around with 0.2%. Oh my God. You grow 0.2% and your stock is up 36%. Hee ha.
So my son is learning how to swim.
Hmm.
And he's like, Papa, what happens if I sink at the bottom of the pool? So this is what I told him. This is relevant here. I'm like, just go down as long as it's not super deep. Just go down to the bottom of the pool and get your feet touching, bend your knees, and kick back up. Your head will pop up out of the water. And this is what Peloton has done, up 0.2%.
Went all the way to the bottom of the pool.
Yeah, get back out.
Wow.
Is We're at 2,615 predictions today. Is this an all-time high? Welcome, welcome, everyone. If you're here for the first time, this is our daily stock price prediction game. Daily $1,000 price pool that you can play for free. You just have to predict the price of a stock we cover every day that's about to drop earnings. You have 20 minutes left to make a prediction for Workday or several predictions if you have more than one ticket. And 30 minutes after market close. So the stock will move during after hours when earnings drop, and 30 minutes after market close. It's typically 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 Pacific, is when the final price will be matched to all the predictions. The closer you are, the more you win. If you're exact or almost exact, you're gonna be in the top three, top 10. But even if not, like yesterday, what Murthy, we had 600 people win real money,
Yeah.
something like that, right?
Yeah.
So people are winning and they're growing their wallet balances, and every day they're cashing out. And next week there is a $10,000 prize pool in one day that we're giving away for Nvidia's earnings on Wednesday.
Yeah. $10,000 next Wednesday. NVIDIA. Jensen, let's go.
Jensen, and we're also running a referral bonus for that. So usually you get 5 tickets if you refer a friend who completes sign up. That is now bumped up to 25 tickets. That means 25 different price predictions and chance to win real money for free for each friend you refer. And that's only going to last for the next 5 days, right? Um,
Yeah.
so you have that until Tuesday um, to use that referral bonus, the 500% increase in the 5 tickets to 25 tickets per referral. That expires on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Acer is like go door to door if you have to. That's right. I mean, the top few people are going to walk out with a few $1,000s
Yeah.
each
Each.
next week in one day. So even if you never won money before on stonks, um, the best price predictions are going to actually win few $1,000s each.
So there's only one logical thing to do right now is go get your coworkers signed up, go get your mom signed up, get your 25 tickets per sign up. They'll get 25, you get 25, everybody gets 25. And when that Nvidia $10,000 pool. That's the
Mm-hmm.
logical thing to do right now. Don't be lazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, another story. So Snowflake, we almost covered Snowflake yesterday instead of Zoom, and so this is really the uh, Snowflake actually beat earnings and got destroyed. It's down 14%. I know a lot of people here are shareholders of Snowflake, so there's a lot of pain and suffering happening in chat right now. I don't own
Uh,
Snowflake, thankfully, but yeah. So I'm curious, like in chat, like I haven't done a deep dive into Snowflake, but like, why why did they fall 14%? The only thing I can think of is they just keep saying AI, but they don't actually do any AI work, and the
mm,
market has finally realized that they're being lied to.
mm.
Um, so that seems to be like the Snowflake issue. But tell me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but that's my read of the situation with Snowflake. Yeah, this has
Yeah,
been.
I'm not sure what's going on with Snow. Yeah, I mean that's quite a big. Maybe the the expectations around the company were so high that even if they beat, but they don't beat enormously, it's like a bloodbath. Um, welcome. Lots of new people here today. We're at 2,700 predictions and going. Um, get your granny to sign up. Yes, liquidity. Snap trade, Chris. Liquidity. Do you have anything to do with the Twitter account Liquidity? Or are you a different kind of liquidity? It's so quiet here without Jason, isn't it? I feel like Jason's like there's always like talking going on, and me and you are like, we'll say something, and then there's silence. We say something, and then there's silence. And Jason just is like chirpy and happy and like energy, right?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
something missing today. I feel like there's a part of us that's missing.
Reliant, yes, tiebreakers are based on whoever got the prediction early. So whoever got it in first wins the tiebreaker. And we've had quite a bit of ties actually. There are days where like five people will have guessed the price on the exact cent, and then it's a tiebreaker. And so yeah, it's quite.
Yeah, yeah. So when you hit the make prediction button, we don't show it, but we actually save the time when that prediction was made, and then if there is a tiebreaker, earlier time gets ranked higher. It's not like you don't get ranked; you're still there, but you're just like a spot below. So as long as you're close enough to the final price, you'll still win money. But that's how we handle tiebreakers. Yep.
Yeah. There's another question. Do you guys trade? Yes, we do trade. Well, I trade more than Ali. I'll probably do a stream this weekend again, looking at my portfolio. Just the week is really busy with working on stonk stuff. But yeah, during the weekend, I'll try and do a 2 3 hour session on my portfolio. Cool. Zoom is still up. So Zoom
Hmm.
Snowflake went down 13%. Zoom went up 13%. Right. So here is Zoom. Um, Makes no sense. I mean, honestly, I would rather hold Snowflake than Zoom. Um, I just don't understand. I guess it's really cheap that valuation matters is really the only argument you can make here. Um, yeah, no, we don't day trade. I think day trading is a lot of work, and I have respect for guys who do it. I just don't have the time or the bandwidth to do it. So I trade once every few months, you know, schedule. Sometimes I'll buy call options for the sake of it, for just some gambling fun, but no. The big stuff is once every few months.
Yeah. Yeah, Murti and I think, are what you would call stock pickers or activist investors based on fundamentals. Um, we have different holding periods, but yeah, we're not really day traders or daily or weekly or monthly traders or swing traders, right? And a lot of this can be measured by frequency, like how often do you trade,
Yeah.
right? If you want to drop that in chat, do you trade once a day, 10 times a day, once an hour, once a minute, once a week, once a month, once a year? Um, I'm probably more on the twice a year, twice a year trade. I don't know where Murthy's at.
I'm in the once a month, but not all trade. Like I'll maybe trade 10% of my portfolio once a month.
Okay, so that's still fairly active, more than me.
Yeah.
And then there's people here, I'm sure they're doing 10% of their portfolio once a day. Day
Yeah.
trader,
Mm.
damn. And it's hard, Jason, yeah, if you don't have the time, right?
It's just hard
Um,
if you're doing a job full time, right? Like it's hard to like day trade. I mean, there's no mental space left.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So
What is your favorite stock right now, Murthy?
favorite stock. Hmm.
Shout out to Brian from Bullish. Brian and Andrew, if you guys are here, drop a hi in chat.
I would say my big, if I had to pick like a stable compounder, it would be Meta as my number one, because that company is benefiting more from AI than any other company out there. They just don't talk about it. The same way, all the other companies do AI hype, because all like machine learning improvements go straight into that algorithm, which just gets better and it shows directly within seconds into the next ad performance. And so the loop is incredible. They don't have to sell a subscription to an AI product, right? The algorithm gets better and they make more money every single quarter. And if you've bought ads online, like Facebook's targeting is literally 10x better than everything else, including Google. So that yeah, Meta is my number one compounder. I think in terms of a like a moonshot or a Hail Mary kind of 10xer, at this point I would buy Celsius, like given how cheap it is. Um, and it is expanding market share. The rest of the industry is contracting. Like I yeah, I would honestly buy Celsius at this point.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I've got a couple of things to talk about before we get into Workday really quickly. Bum, bum, bum.
Just 10 minutes, guys. Get your predictions, and you've got 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, okay. Okay.
This is not financial advice. Don't put 100% of your portfolio into Celsius. Don't be stupid.
Yeah. Um, well, this is not the right headline here. Okay, so Macy's reported earnings also yesterday, and the stock is down because their same store sales declined and not doing well. Um,
Wow, how bad are
so
we talking?
so they were down. So you could see this big drop yesterday, right?
Hmm.
Um, about 10%, uh, according to this thing. Let's see, hold on. One day is not going to be super accurate until close, but yeah, it's roughly 10%. Maybe 15 around there. 24-hour drop. Um, they're saying that consumers are still like saving money. They're not really spending, so same store sales are down like 4%, something like that, year over year. Um, PE of 23, forward dividend of 4.5. Don't know how long that dividend will continue to hold given what's happening. Um, but that's where we are.
I mean, Macy's shopping at Macy's just seems kind of dated at this point. Just given their fixed costs with how big the stores are and rental, like it just I don't know. Maybe I'm just it's not my cup of tea. But I would rather walk into a store for the brand rather than go to Macy's and like I don't know. We should ask some women this. They'll be much better
Yeah, if
than us.
of the three women that are in chat, please, are you shopping in Macy's? Not shopping? We I wish we had more women here. If you do have any, please say hi. You know, we don't bite, and please tell us yes, no, Macy's, thumbs up, thumbs down. I want to also show this other thing, which is also really interesting. Probably gonna put this in the newsletter as well. Is startup closures, right? So a lot of startups that raised money in 21 and 22 are now running out of or have run out of funding, and now they're going back to market to raise their new rounds, and you can see the space accelerating. And the graph of available startup funding is inverse to this, right? So this graph is going up, these are startup shutdowns, and the graph of funding goes kind of like that, right? It's going the other way. And so we hit an all-time high in the first quarter this year. Q2 numbers are going to be out probably in a month or two, but um, this was the highest in 5 years that Garda has recorded. And Garda is like a tool for startups to run cap tables, so they track this data on who is alive and who is dead. Um,
I'm surprised it took this long. I think this will continue to go up. This will probably double again, I'm guessing. Because, when you've raised money, it takes a few years for you to run out of money.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Muskan to Macy's, not really. She doesn't shop there anymore. Nordstrom better than Macy's. Snowflake. Buy ETFs, not clothes. Yeah. I think with Macy's, like it's just the whole model and the store itself and the inventory and sort of like there's a separate problem there. This is not entirely economy. You can't just blame the economy for what's happening to Macy's. You gotta blame Macy's for what's happening to Macy's. Cool. How do we feel about Workday?
Yeah, let's get into Workday. We have 6 minutes left, so if you don't have your predictions in, get them in. Workday. All right, let me share my screen here.
Workday had better do well because everything else I've been like bearish and it ends up popping.
I mean,
So I'm just gonna bid higher. I'm gonna bid higher than 231 and just you know as dumb as the software is, it seems to be okay.
is it though? I mean, look at their 5-year performance. It's 21%. Um, that's pretty shit. P ratio of 41. Eh, and let's look at the forward P. So forward P of 34. So they are growing earnings 25%. I doubt revenue is growing 25%. So they're at the point where they're cutting expenses and just probably announcing share buybacks. That seems to be the cool thing to do right now. Is
Even
buyback.
buyback. Even Zoom was doing it.
Yeah.
Zoom.
Zoom was doing buybacks.
They're taking half their earnings. They're gonna buy back or they bought back 4.8 million shares. It's like, what does that even cost? And that was like half their earnings for the quarter.
Yeah, literally, that's what companies are doing. They're taking most of their earnings and they're doing buybacks because they realize that the market rewards the stock price for that more than innovation. And so they're like, well, we don't know what to do with $1 billion of cash. And like, oh, let's not go build new products. Let's not take risk and like innovate. Let's just like buy back our shares and
Mm-hmm.
boost our stock price and get bonuses.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that's the funny thing about this. the CEO and the management teams are usually compensated, uh, at least in a significant part, based on the stock price,
Yeah,
right? So they do pay attention to it, and their pay, their bonuses, their annual or quarterly bonuses are literally tied to like the stock price.
yeah. They literally just go by their stock with their earnings. And if the interest rates were lower, which they were a few years ago, what did companies do? They actually borrowed money at 0% or 1% and then bought their own shares with it.
That was
That,
wild. Yeah, that was wild. Borrow money to do buybacks. Like nothing can go wrong. That's a great idea.
it's a great
Nothing will ever go wrong.
idea.
Um, Ford tried to go through 10.9 again and sucked right back up. Um, the 10.9 level. What do you think of BTC? Let's see. Let's see. We're probably gonna do BTC on Friday. We usually do crypto on Fridays. So we're just marginally above 60K. So
Yeah, perfect.
um, I'm bullish, man. Like, look, I don't know what's gonna happen in the short term, but the reason Bitcoin exists is the reason gold exists, right? Is for no other reason other than hold something scarce while everyone around you and their mama's printing money. Just every central bank prints money, and these things devalue the money supply, and so everyone holds gold, the institutions, and sort of Bitcoin is like the new gold. Bitcoin is like gold for young people or individuals because nobody wants to carry around physical gold with them, which is a huge like risk and liability and safety issue. And gold is also at all-time highs. Thank you, uh, Ian. Yeah, well, back in the day, we were doing no things on Silk Road and Tor. Yeah, Murthy knows something about that.
Or spiritual exploration.
Yeah, certain substances help with exploring spiritually. What are you looking at, Murthy? Workday. Walk us
Yeah,
through
so
these
I'm looking at
numbers.
the financials. So 2023, 6 billion, 6.2 billion, 24 estimated at 7.2, 25, 8.1, then 9.4. So okay, they're still growing, which is good. So fine, 40p might be justified there. They're very profitable. Um, right, net income fairly significant. So 2024, we're looking at 1.3 billion in net income. So significant. Yeah, and if you look at quarterly, it's very predictable revenue. So I'm just thinking that this is just like just extremely sticky revenue. So yeah, I mean, it is impressive. It is the product is absolute shit, but yeah, I mean, anyone who's used it like doesn't want to use it anymore. But yeah, there's significant
We use this product. When did we use it, Murthy? Is it Logitech or like
yeah,
recently
when
now?
yeah, Logitech, when we sold Streamlabs to Logitech, Logitech was using Workday, so we got onboarded on Workday payroll, and I don't know what else was running through Workday. A lot was running through Workday, I think.
Yeah, TraderPad. If you want to join today's stream, we still have another half an hour to go. Bidding is now closed, guys. Thank you for getting your predictions in. It's the first time we've broken 3,000 predictions. 3,000 predictions. Good job. I mean, it wasn't a little long ago. I think it was like 6 weeks ago where we started this show, and we used to do 30 predictions a day. So you're going to 30 to 3,000 a day, just about a month and a half. So way to go, guys! And the price pools have grown. It used to be $100 a day. We're at 1,000. We're going to 10,000 next week. So
Holy
uh,
shit. Yeah, we did get to 3,000. 3066.
yeah, yeah. Murthy and I
Nice.
we weren't even looking, but I'm like, oh, we broke 3,000. That's cool. This is just the beginning, guys. This is day zero. There are going to be days with 10, 20, 30,000 predictions coming soon. maybe next week, with Nvidia. Let's see, but I think it's going to become a regular thing with 20, 30, 40,000 predictions a day, giant price pools, way more exciting every single day. So all the money you're losing day trading, you maybe get a little bit back here. It's such a natural fit, right? Lose money, make money. Lose money, make money.
Nvidia earnings will make the world stop. Yep.
Victor, are you bullish? Bullish, bearish, Nvidia earnings next week? Bearish, bullish.
I mean, I'm liking Workday's financials, man. I mean, but I've never been one to really just invest based on financials, right? I want to invest in winning products. So it would
Mhm.
be interesting to understand who is taking market share away from Workday and invest in that company. That would
Yeah,
be,
yeah. And I think that that's one of the things I've learned over time as well, Murti. Um, Especially because you've preached it for so long, is never invest in a company just based on the financials or numbers or like how good you think the deal is, right? It's oh my god, this is like a dividend, or this is like such a low PE ratio. There's so much cash on the balance sheet, no debt. Like oh my god, like. Never do that. Some of the worst investments I've done have been because it seemed like a really good deal, right? Um, and so looking at the product and seeing if the product is something that is winning in the marketplace is almost better than looking at financials.
yeah, the question simply, for me is like, would I use this product? And I think anyone who's used Workday, the answer is no. And that's my issue with, by the way, the earnings have dropped, I think. Here, let me pull it up. Um,
Yeah, if I use Workday again, whatever hair I have left is gonna go. Not can't use Workday again. Uh, okay. All right. Let's take us through it.
all right. Um, Fiscal 2025, second quarter, just dropped, I think, a few minutes ago here. So total revenues of 2 billion, up 16%. I think that's a slight beat. Um, Subscription revenue 17%. Yeah, I mean it's a very predictable revenue because it's all subscription, mostly subscription. I think it's very predictable. So total revenues were up 16%. Let's see, operating income was 111 million or 5.3% of revenue. Um, Compared to, so operating income is up significantly. So look at this. Um, so it went from 36 million to 111 million. Um,
Okay. Operating income's 100 and okay. Uh, wait, that's a that's a huge jump. Is it
yeah,
one
but
time or they
I think
think
yeah, it looks one-time-ish. I mean,
yeah, non-GAAP income second quarter, okay,
it's still tiny compared to total revenues, right? Like,
5.3%. So why are the margins so low? Because this is a pure software pro. I guess it's heavy sales, very sales heavy.
those salespeople are not cheap.
No, no, they all want 250K base and then another equal amount in sort of commissions on target earnings are like
Yeah.
3 to 500K.
Mm-hmm.
And look at that. You're right. Look. They're buying back their shares up there, up there. So this is gonna be bullish. You can pull up their Yahoo Finance thing. Repurchased approximately 1.4 million shares. Took the free cash flow. Boom, gone.
Yeah. 1.4 million shares, 309 million. Yeah.
Isn't it weird how like almost every company we're covering now that we talk about on the show is doing this. Isn't it weird?
Yeah, everyone's doing it.
Like freaking Zoom is doing it.
Yeah.
Zoom is the last company I would think would be doing something like this.
You know what they should be doing is like making new cool products. But nobody seems to be interested in doing that. They're all interested in just buying back shares.
Yep, Victor, that's right. Zoom is buying a ton of shares. These guys did 1.4 million. Zoom bought 4.8 million. How's the share price reacting?
Let's pull it up. Um, and we are down 2%. So there we go.
Unbelievable. It's freaking inverse. Whatever I predict is it's like inverse.
Yeah, 2% down. But that's not much because it was kind of a down day for for the market anyway. So everything is down to 3% today. So this just seems kind of in line with that.
Yeah, yeah. What was everyone's price predictions? Victor Trust Fund Baby, Acer said 225. Guldan's Wicks up 8. Okay, so the markets are down today, so it's generally a down day. Um, Victor says down 10, so at 225, that's like $22. So it's down 6, not 22. Um, but pretty bearish predictions from Acer. I was about to, uh, our moderators are just on it, man. Look at that. I didn't even see what got deleted, even though I had this thing opened right here and I'm reading it. um, for
I'm surprised it hasn't gone down more. I think, Victor, I agree. I think, yeah, this is surprising. I thought it'd be down more, honestly.
TikTok is brain rot, kind of agree. Um, I guess the right direction, not the right price. 216. Okay. Okay. We'll see. We have another 20 minutes to go before the live price is locked in for matching with predictions.
Hmm.
Who are Workday's competitors? How are they doing?
Yeah, who does Workday compete with? Because Workday does a bit of everything, right? It's kind of an all-in-one solution. And so part of it is like payroll, part of it is like PTO tracking, part of it is like HR. Uh, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't excite me, Workday, eh.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Price.
Here are the exciting competitors.
All right.
Let me share my screen here. Okay. Uh, by the way, this is an AI tool that's actually useful. So if anyone wants to check it out, not getting paid for anything. Uh, Here are the competitors. We zoom in here. Okay. Oracle HCM Cloud, very exciting.
Oh God, even worse.
SAP Success Factors. You know, this is kind of like the NetSuite market, right?
Kind
Uh,
of, yeah. NetSuite was financials, but yeah, they,
this is like HR, more like
yeah.
HR workflows, hiring, firing, compliance.
Hmm.
ADP Workforce. I guess ADP has HR solutions. No idea what UKG is. Ceridian. Oh God. Uh, Zenefits. Okay, Zenefits is the new player. Um, Bamboo HR, Zenefits are probably, these are probably the more user friendly ones. Murthy, you had a question about this earlier.
But see,
Uh,
they're going for small and medium-sized ones. I think these others are like going for the really large ones, the
mhm.
enterprising ones, and so
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Earnings are out. Yes, earnings are out.
Yep. Earnings are out.
If you go to Workday's investor relations page, you should be able to see it. And if you go to the stocks calendar, you're going to see more information there. The earnings call is probably at the usual time. One thing I noticed, guys, once you're in this game, there is no way to go to the calendar. Even
Yeah,
if
you have
you
to
do
go back
the
to stonks. Yeah.
yeah, it's like a top nav issue a little bit. Um,
Yeah. Hey, Brad, are you in chat? Should we? I think we should host Brad now, and so he should do the winners announcements. I think that would be more fun.
oh yeah,
All right, I'm gonna try this for the first time, Brad. It didn't fully work yesterday.
turn 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 turn.
Trader Brad. All right, guys. We're gonna do this. We're gonna host Trader Brad, who is awesome. Um, and we're gonna go over to his channel, and we're gonna continue the stream there. So life price is not changing. Yep, Eddie, it's down again. I will ping Eddie. It's goes down every day. It seems like it. This is why we test things. This is why we're doing it. So that's why we do
Yeah,
this.
but hey, this thing is so much more stable than it was like even a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like most things generally work, earning money works, withdrawing money works,
Hmm.
predictions work. The
Yeah.
basics, yeah. Life price does hang up around this time every day. We need to fix it. 227, 222.7. Thank you. Good done. Site is smooth, user friendly. We're just getting started. This is like, this is day zero. It's gonna get so much better. Murthy, you wanna talk about any of the upcoming features, or just everything is gonna be a surprise?
No, no, we've been very open with what we're working on. So let's see. Uh, we've we've shipped giveaways yesterday, right? So yesterday was the first day where we did a bunch of giveaways, which is a different system. So there are points or not on this channel, but every other channel on stonks that you watch, you get channel points. And these points are, I think you get 1 point for every minute you watch. And then you can basically use your points to either gamble them away, which some people have, including myself, or turn them into entries into giveaways that analyst for that channel is running. So we had 3 or 4 that were run yesterday and a couple this morning. So if you wanna meet some cool content creators and analysts and like just go hang out in their channels, you learn these points, and then based on these points, you can enter giveaways which are happening every single day for every single stream. So it's pretty exciting. Um, People have literally made hundreds of dollars in the last 24 hours with these giveaways, and we will continue to do them. So that was the big one. The second one, I think we're hoping to get live by NVIDIA's earnings. I don't know if we will, but is we're going to redo the UI for this game. We're going to separate out all the bids into their own feed, and so chat isn't so cluttered, um, and just make it all more exciting, and fix some of the issues on mobile that we run into. So that's the next big one. We've also been working on an integration with brokerages through Snaptrade. I think that's probably 2 weeks out at this point before we release it. But yeah, those are some of the big features that are coming.
Cool, cool. All
All
right,
right,
we're ready for the raid.
all right. Let's do the raid. Trader pad. I'm gonna hit this 1, 2, 3, and let's see what happens. Okay, I hit it. Do you guys see something in chat on the top right? Raid in
Yeah,
progress.
yeah, I see that raid. So we're gonna go over the trader pad show.
All right, here we go.